Well, you just saw a whole bunch of B-roll because I forgot to turn the microphone on. It's on now because I can actually look right here on the screen and see the dB moving up and down, and I didn't pay any attention to that and got right into doing everything and did the whole sound test on both of these keyboards. But anyway, let me see if I can do a quick voiceover. You just witnessed the unboxing. Then you witness demonstration of the bottom of the keyboards. Now we're gonna do that sound test again. Here we go. Oh, and the air conditioning's on this time because it wasn't on before. Alright, anyway, focus. Alright, now I'm gonna switch. So you can hear this one. This one has black keycaps, this one has blue keycaps. You wouldn't know that because I said it, but of course, you know. I forgot to turn the microphone on. So now, these are not cherry though. These are blue Gateroen? Yeah, blue Gateroen. And then these are black cherries. So there we go. Oh, the air conditioning just turned off, so I might do both of these again. Well, I'm gonna pull off some keycaps now. I already pulled off everything that made it a Mac. That was Alt, the little other button there, and then this one, which I guess I'll make this. Do I still want that to be Alt? Or do I want that to be Control? No, I guess I still want that to be Alt. Even though, I guess, I don't know. Let me see if this is the right size, because you just never know. Some keyboards will be one size and the other keyboard will be the other size, and I hope this is the same size. Yes! Alright. I was saving this keycap just for this keyboard. Oh, that was easy. Nah, I don't need that upside down. It's like getting stuck. I don't see why. It's like stuck down. That's weird. It's too low or something? See, like, I don't know if I can use this. I was saving this keycap for that. I don't think I can use it. I'm up. Come up, thank you. That is strange. Like, that's the noise it's supposed to make. That's discouraging indeed. Yeah, I think from just being in this bag, it got curved somehow. Because this one is straight. Makes no noise. That part, the sides, of course they make noise. Anyway, let me do what I need to do here. Well, let me explain that. The way I use a keyboard is a little different. So over here you can see I had this key, ASF, these two arrow keys. So that's ASF and those two arrow keys. So I use this keyboard mainly for watching anime. That's right, I watch anime. And so with the anime I watch, there's two things I like to do while I'm watching anime. Pause, rewind. Pause, rewind, screen grab, and just turn the volume up and down, you know, things like that. So all my key binds would be Control, Shift, Alt, 1s through 0s, Shift A, Shift S, F for full screen, of course spacebar for pause and play, arrow keys, which are important, which back to go back short distance, forward short distance, a little more, which would be shift, and then adding alt would do even more, which is why I was discussing earlier about making that control, because then I can also do control back and forward, and I also have control up and down for volume, because I don't want to accidentally make the volume go up and down all the time. That'd be quite annoying. So these buttons might come in handy, because I could possibly use home, page up, page down for something. But yeah, so I don't know. Of course there's built-in volume things, but I like to control just the volume of the media player I'm using, and not so much the whole entire volume. Same with play and pause and going forward and back. Anyway, so hopefully I can use this one. It'd be a lot better to accidentally rest my hand and it not be triggered without me feeling a clear indication that I've triggered it. Because again, I'm not gaming. I'm more type and rest. So I hope this works. So I'll leave it. It really does get stuck. It really does. I knew I'd get a keycap and then eventually it would just get stuck. That is unbelievable. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip it upside down. Maybe that'll solve the problem. Maybe this whole ordeal was for nothing. Maybe it was for nothing. Yeah, so if I flip it upside down, it's fine. 12 minutes of recording. So I'll just leave it upside down. I didn't want to have to do that, but here I am. Flipping it upside down. Alright, let me do the rest of these keycaps and then I'll let you go. Even though you could have just left a long time ago. And these keycaps, the black and the red. The reds are not let's see if the company names around here. Oh, Tai Hao. They are not those. They are Vulture. So the black ones are Tai Hao's, and then these red ones are Vultures. They are $1 cheaper than the Tai Hao's from where I bought them. Of course, I wanted red for some reason. I didn't know their color was orange, 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 yellow. Alright, so there you have it. So I'm gonna just try it out like this. This is the way I like my keyboard. And then if this loses, which it probably won't, I'll put these on it. If this one wins, I'm gonna take these razor keycaps off of here and these keycaps, put them over here, and then take these and put them over here. The space bars are gonna stay. These buttons will come over here as well. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. These are the Tai Hao as well. So I guess that'll be a part of the video at some point. You know, it didn't come with a cover. I kind of wish it did. This one came with a cover, so I can have it covered while I charge it. But this one didn't. I wish it came with a cover. Of course, can't use the same one. I mean, it's clearly longer. The air conditioning is blowing right on me, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and plug this in and see what it looks like. I guess we'll flip around this way. Oh, so there's a little red light here indicating that it is plugged in. Right now it's on off. It's not plugged into anything but that. So I guess eventually it will turn. Oops, that little red light down there will turn probably green. We'll see. I was hoping you could see it. Alright, so it is fully charged. Oh, you can see off my finger that it is green. So I'll mess with that in a minute. Alright, so I'm gonna connect it to this computer real quick. I lowered the monitor so you could at least see a little bit of what I'm doing. So I guess we'll do it from here. Gotta go Bluetooth. Oh, that's over here. I don't know why I'm doing all that. It's right here. Alright, we're gonna add Bluetooth device. Oh, everything's on the left side. That kind of throws me off, but that's okay. Alright, so we turn on Bluetooth. That lights up red. That just lit up. You can't really tell, but it did. I think I could turn out the brightness by doing. Okay. the brightness key, which 5 and 6, there's no difference in the actual the symbol, but I'll assume that 6 is greater then 5, and that's what that means. Yeah, so boom, that changes that. I think if I just press that, it changes the style. Yep. Oh, wow. It's got some crazy styles. I'll have to show that off later, but anyway, so all I need to do is function the one I want, then it should, no, that, is it function 2 the one I want? No, I guess I gotta read the instructions. Alright, let's see. RGB change color is function 1 and left and right. There's a lot. There are a lot. There are a lot. You can barely see this and I'm being all distracted. Anyway, let me, alright, Bluetooth to that, and then, oh, and I need to add new device, hold on. Unknown, is that it? Is that the one? Nope, that's someone's TV. I'm on Bluetooth, I'm on Windows. I thought this would be easy. Like, oh, okay. I have to press it for 4 seconds. So let me try that. I'm gonna try the one I wanted to use. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Alright, so now that's flashing blue. And now it should be here. There it is. Alright, we got it. Alright, so whichever one you want to connect it to, press function 1, and then you got the choice of Q, W, and E. I picked W because I'm on Windows 10 at the moment. I'm gonna pick Q for when I'm on KDE, and no, not E for KDE. And E will be for every other device, so like my phone or whatever. Alright, so now it's connected. See? Connected. So now I'm gonna go back over there and watch the rest of that's not the Japanese title. Honzuki no Kokokujo. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch the rest of that. Nothing's on the screen right now. It's just dark. Alright, so I plugged that in just to do this. I think it's this way. There we go. So when it starts up, you saw that. Let me get a nice angle. Alright, so if you had this plugged into a computer, that red light will always be on over in the corner. If it was just Bluetooth, it wouldn't do that. Alright, so what I've learned is function 1, which is over here, and then left and right change the colors. So you got your multicolor, which looks quite random, and then you got white, a fuchsia, blue, teal, maybe green. I hope that's yellow. I hope that's orange. That's definitely red. The yellow and the orange aren't very bright, but that's okay. Red is nice. And then the multicolor. Alright, so sticking to multicolor, pressing this changes it. Pressing, I didn't do anything. So 5 and 6 change the brightness, so down, lowest, 2, 3, 4, I guess there's 4. Yeah, so there's 4 levels, which makes sense because it's 5 and 6. Alright, anyway, so there's an effect. That's cool. That's the rainbow version of that. I guess there's a no, there isn't. So when you select one color, it does what that one color would do during the effect. That's all rainbow. Is there a white version of it? Yes, there is. There it is. Alright, so left, the first one will be right. Going to the right from rainbow, the first one will be red. So I'm just going to do a rainbow from now on. Alright, so that's, I guess that's a solid color. There's the rainbow. There's the red. Cool, next. Alright. So this looks like it's reactive. So it's just going to do random colors since I have it on rainbow. Of course, if you did to the left, it would be white, and if you did it to the right, it would be left. One thing I'll say is their keycaps handle the light really well. The Razer keycaps, not so much. The towel do well. The what you call it? Vulture, they don't do so well. And of course these, I wouldn't, you know, leave them to do color because they don't have anything to go through it. Anyway, I don't know what this one is. Let's see. Looks like it's a solid color. Does it do anything? Oh, when you press a key, the key turns black. That's fun. Next. Alright, that's this reminds me of Raindrop, but it's not quite Raindrop. Anyway, let's see. So that's white, and basically it just turns the brightest to a dim color. Anything happen when I press stuff? No. Next. Alright, that is... okay, that actually looks like it's falling downward. Let's see, the color is white. It's red. That's pretty cool. Can I change the speed? Yes, I can. Alright, so pressing function 1 and up and down will change the speed of it. Speed it up! There we go. Reactive? No, it's not. Alright, next. Oh, that's nice. I like that one. I have the same kind of sequence going on the jGRite keyboard. Slows it down. Speeds it up. Let's change the color. Oh. Alright, this is the only one that doesn't change to like white or red. It just keeps the randomness going, but it's different each time. That's cool. Next. Alright, that's pulse. So let me go back to I guess it'll be random colors. Let me speed this up. Come on. Come on, let's go faster. Alright, that's only red, so I should go to the left and that should be random colors. No. So this one does not have a rainbow where it changes colors. Yeah, it just stays one color. Boring. Next. Alright, so that color shifts. I guess there's no changing it. Yeah. And then it always starts with blue. So enjoy that. Speed that color shift up. Nice. No reactive. Next. Looks like it's starting the inside and going out. Let's see if we can. Oh, it changes the style of it. Now it's a solid color. Oh, I see. When it changed, it suddenly did the middle of it. That's cool. Speed it up. Is it reactive? No, it's not. Next. Alright, so we got it falling this time. What happens when you change it? Colors. Speed it up. Did that speed it up? Whatever. Alright, next. Now it's going, I can't say to the right, it's going slightly up and to the right. And we change the color. Of course. Alright, next. Okay, so it kind of follows around like that, like a race course. That's cool. And of course you can do white. Oh, it charged all the way back up. And then you could do red. That is cool. Let's make it go faster. Next. Alright, there's a reactive and it only does the same row. Looks like it's doing random colors. Yep. I would guess now it's all white and now it's all red. Cool. Next. This one does reactive, but it goes all across. All white, all red. Of course, if you kept going through the selections, you go through all the colors, but you already knew that. Oh, that kind of messes up the. This light is so bright, it's trying to focus on it. But it's okay. You can see the colors. You don't need to see it, you know, perfectly. Anyway, next one. Reactive, but the whole entire keyboard. Wish you could focus on. Can you focus on this? No? Alright. Let's see. All white, all red. Very good. Oh, that was okay. That's cool. Next. Alright, so it does that. Top to bottom. Changes color along the way. That's cool. Can we speed that up? Cool. Next. I don't know what that is. Looks like it starts in the middle and then goes up and down. It's not reactive. You can change the colors, of course. You can make it faster. Looks like it. Next. Alright, so it's going that way with a cool pattern. All white. It pauses when you change color. Speed that up. Next. Interesting. Oh, so that's the pattern it does. And then when you have it, all the colors, it does that. Next. It's just a stationary rainbow color. Reactive on each key, random. Am I repeating stuff now? Yeah, I am repeating stuff. Can you go backwards? Oh, that just turns it off. Alright, well, I think I'll leave it on this one because I like it. And off. Alright, yeah. So when you first turn it on, it does that. And then you can turn all the lights off if you want. Alright, this is gonna be a little tricky. But I wanted to show you, because on this it doesn't really explain what all the function buttons do, and you can see there's a whole bunch of function buttons. They all look like certain things. But I want to go through each one and shows what happens on Windows. So the first one we're gonna have to go over here, because this affects the brightness. So that was a function, and then you got 1 and 2. So I'm gonna try and press that while I'm holding this. So function 1 makes it go down, and 2 makes it go up. So that was you know, escape over here, and then you got 1, you got 2. All right. So now next is 3, and it's got that weird symbol on it. Look at that symbol. You see that symbol? The other function does the F1 through 12, so that's pretty self-explanatory. So I don't know what that symbol is, so let's see what happens on Windows. Excuse me. When you press the third one with function. Oh, okay. So that's the same thing as doing make that go away. So you know how when you press Windows key and tab, and then you get this. This is a much more difficult way to do that. Check that out. Alright, that's a useless key. So hopefully when they get software to change what the function buttons do. So I'm going to swap that key out, since I know that's a useless key and I wouldn't want to use it. Alright, so now we got this focus. Oh my goodness. Focus. Oh, here. Alright, so you got that grid there, that looking thing. So let's find out what that does. That's function 4. Alright, so that brought up the file explorer on this PC. Okay, so that's acceptable. I'll take that one. Oops, I pressed the wrong thing. Alright. Okay, yes. Oh, because I'd have to do function and all that to get rid of that. Okay, so that can go. Alright, now we got 5. Okay, I know what 5 and 6 are. So that changes the brightness on this. So let's I didn't want to do that. Oh, okay. Okay, so I just learned something. When the light's off on this, if you press it, it's not going to change to the next thing or previous. The brightness on the keyboard, that is 5 and 6. 5 goes down, of course. 6 goes up. You can see that it changed. Anyway, lights off. Let's get back to this. It looks like it's media keys, so we have back, pause, and next. So that is 7, 8, 9. That should be easy to remember. Alright, so to demonstrate this, I have a song playing. I'm not gonna let it play very long, but we'll just go through it. So I'm gonna do 8, 7, 9, 8 in that order. Here we go. Alright, that was from the Beastars soundtrack, if you could actually tell. Anyway, next we have volume up and down and stuff. Okay, so we can do this. I'm gonna play a video that you cannot see, and we will turn the volume up and down real quick. Let's see, so it's yeah, that volume's going down. We're going back up. Mute. So that was 0, pause. That was 0, negative, and 1. And apparently lights just came on. I don't know why. Well, anyway, so that's all those buttons. That's what they do. So I'm gonna switch a few keys out because I feel like it. One other reason why I wanted to test it was because I have the mic hooked up and I actually have it plugged in. So I wanted to see if the mic could be plugged in while recording to see how it would sound. And I forgot to mention insert, delete, and end. So I'm gonna. All right, so keyboard's here. You can see my mouse, but it might be difficult to see I'm typing right here. So I'm gonna zoom in. I'll move it a little bit. There we go. All right, so now you can probably see I'm typing. So basically I'm going to test out what happens when I press function P, which is insert, function start bracket, which is delete, and then end bracket, which is end. All right, so first I wrote first. Oh my gosh, why is it blurry now? Okay, don't lose focus. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, so back to what I was doing. So I'm on first. I'm gonna put the thing in the middle. I'm gonna press insert. All right, so that wiped it out from the thing. So let's do it again. I pressed insert again. All right, so it's back to normal. So insert works. For some reason, insert in amp would make the thing come up, but that's not important. All right, so let's do delete. All right, that made the S go away. Do it again. S went away. Oh, and the T went away that time because it kept going forward. All right, so let's go to the, well, how about this? End, home, end, home. I think you can see it moving. Oops, that was an accident. I made a bracket. All right, now page up and down will be a little bit more difficult, but it does the same thing as home, end, but all right, so now page up, page down. There you go. It went way up there, way down there. Okay, that's all that needed to be demonstrated. So sadly, the delete is not at the end. Well, you can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. So one thing, and this is for all keyboard manufacturers that make their keyboards small like this, why is backspace not delete? Function, this should just be delete, default. That should be a standard everywhere across the world. Having the delete button here doesn't make sense. Having the delete button on D makes a little more sense, but having it on backspace makes perfect sense, unless you want to put it, you know, in a little row over here. But we got home, page up, page down. End makes a little bit of sense because it's at the end here. From there, I guess page up and page down are super important. I don't know why one would be more important than the other, but insert, not that important, so it's right there. Good for it. But yeah, delete should be over here. And then this could have been something else. I don't know what, but something else. Anyway, basically that button's kind of useless. That's the brightness 1 and 2. That's the brightness for the keyboard itself, 5 and 6. Then you got your media keys with function. This is just with function. Function 2 is only on these. You have escape, and then you got the you know, the normal I don't know what they're called, but those symbols next to 1, you got those there. And you can get to 1 symbol with function, and then the second function you get to the other. I think that's it, really. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say right now. I'm gonna go. I don't have the mic hooked up at the moment, but I discovered something. Of course, you got function 1 and function 2. Function 1, turning off the light. Function 2 does the exact same thing. So there's a possibility that, let's see. Yeah, if you do function 2 just like with function 1 with the arrow keys, it'll do the exact same thing. So if you hit this one or that one, you're good to go. And don't forget that this actually changes all of them. How many is that? Let me count. Let's see. Let's discover that one. All right. So 1, 2. There's 19 different ones, and then you can of course change the color on each one. So there's 19. Oh, and of course my favorite, which is off. I currently have this connected to the back of the monitor, and the monitor is connected to here on this. So I couldn't do that on this keyboard over here. I couldn't do that, but it's possible with this keyboard. But I need to test that because I need to see if that works with this too. So I'll be back a little bit after I've finished copying some keybinds. Alright, so that Type-C cable I had, that's a little more custom, it's connected here and it works. So not only does this work to here, but this works to there, which again, that keyboard, none of that worked for some reason. Alright, so again, it's plugged up to that, but this time it's going to the monitor, so that works as well. Awesome. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna hook this up. Give me a second. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's powered up. So I turn on the lights like that, and maybe it's a Windows thing, but I'm on Linux right now, so I gotta find something to. Oh, I guess I can just go over here and press that. Alright, still works. I'm gonna go on Windows. This thing's still hooked up, and I'm gonna see if it works, because I don't think it works. But that would just be another advantage for Linux. Linux constantly winning. The one thing about Linux is I don't know how to get the NVIDIA card to work with its HDMI. It detects it, but it doesn't show up. So I gotta figure that out one day. But at least this works. Well, it's on a different thing right now, but that's okay. Alright, so it lit up. It actually works. Let me tell you, it did not work before, but I guess it does now. Let me do one more thing before I leave this cable out. There we go. It's in there. It lit up. You gonna work? Alright. So I wasn't crazy. I didn't lose my mind. Oh. That's weird. Alright, so I guess I was crazy and did lose my mind. But before, when I used this into here, it didn't work. And it's not plugged in at the moment, so I don't know how that happened, but I guess I was mistaken. I just want to put this on the record. I've had this for 2 weeks, and this is the old one I was using daily. I don't use this all the time. I'm usually just laying in bed and I'm watching anime and I'm using this to, you know, pause, go back, screenshot, all that stuff. And the battery life on this was maybe 2 days. I'd have to charge it. So basically every day I used it, I charged it. Since I got this, it's been 2 weeks. I haven't charged it. I don't know when I'm gonna have to charge it. I still haven't had to charge it yet. Sadly, on Windows I can't tell the battery life. This I could, but this I can't tell the battery life for some reason. So it's been 2 weeks. I didn't know their color was yellow. Edit that out. Excuse me. If if you heard that. We will open up. Okay, this is what we do. I got this open, so I will go over to the comment thingy. So now I'm gonna press function 1 for insert, which actually I should move over a little bit so it makes sense. Okay, that's weird. All right, escape. So apparently I pressed function for insert, and it did open. So that's. Am I pressing the right button? No, let me. Yeah. So function insert gets you open. I'm not sure what. I'm gonna have to change this up. Hold on. Where is my notepad? I literally could make one. Oh Lord. 中国驻京士顿总领事馆，您好，您有一份文件尚未做领取，您需查询，请按9。当有专人为您服务。Better hang up. So if you do function 2 and the other thing, and why did I say it like that? Let's discover. Not that one. Is that the one? No. That one. All right. So 1.